Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Alright, this is going to be a rather short video because I just got some bits of information that I want to share with you guys. The first one is spoke to a guy who is involved with Expo 2020. Okay, and what he told me is Expo 2020 is they are in discussions now whether it should be postponed or not. The reason being is see, why is Expo 2020 being held? Expo 2020 is not being held for entertainment or to have singing shows or stage shows or magic shows. It's being held so that they invite investors to the country, showcase what are the opportunities that they can offer, and based on this, convince them or lure them to invest in the country. That's the main purpose. So you get foreign investments, foreign exchange into the country that helps build the economy. So you showcase your strength and power, the benefits, the perks, the facilities. However, if you're not able to get the investors, if people with money are not coming in, if decision makers are not in the country, what's the point? The second thing what you need to keep in mind is, now we are in the month of March, okay? Hi. We are in the month of March. April, May, June, July, August, September, okay, and October is the event, so 6 months. Now, in next month is when you need to have the main decision makers of the projects in the country. Keep this in mind when you're talking of any company or when you're talking of any organization. Beyond a certain budget, say 50 million or 100 million, beyond a certain budget, that is where the CEO, the big guys get involved. Now each and every pavilion in Expo is obviously 50 million and above, okay, easily. In some cases it's 100 million, okay? So the CEOs, the decision makers would be involved. Now, none of the CEOs are traveling, none of the decision makers are involved. So obviously they're not going to travel. And with such projects, you cannot have a Skype session, you cannot have only video conferencing. You have to physically be present there, or your right-hand guy. So which right-hand guy you think is going to travel to the Middle East with the risk of getting the virus? Okay, that's the second one. The third one is, when you do have an event like this, which is so large, it's such a mind-boggling space, you will need people to come. Otherwise, what are you going to have? Like, let's say such a large place, you'll have only 2 people walking. What's the point? It's an empty arena, so it doesn't make sense. It's like having a technology event with 1 or 2 people coming in. There's no impact. So with the way things are going right now, how badly things are out of control, the possibility and probability of Expo 2020 sounds pretty strong that it will be postponed, okay? That is, unless something drastic takes place, like Wuhan. They claim, once again I tell you, they claim that the virus is under control. So if the virus goes under control, that is number one. The second one is, other economies open up. Other economies say, fine, we are allowing travel. Only then you will see Expo 2020 as per schedule. But as of now, the decision is moving towards it being postponed. So that's number one. The second thing which I want to update you is, the problem is there's so much of bullshit news that makes across, and people buy and believe all this crap. This news came that some other, for example, Bahrain, you don't have to pay the loan for 4 months or 6 months. It's going to be deferred. Some other countries, they have, we will not charge you rent, electricity, water to support you. And then UAE came, this stimulus package, billions of dirhams and all that. Okay. I'll tell you what you need to know. I have received very specific bits of information as to this is bullshit, okay? The banks have a fine print. Whenever you sign any contract with a bank or with an insurance company, there's always terms and conditions. And the terms and conditions are in very small font, and it's pages and pages, okay? Whether it is when you sign up with Danube Properties, Emaar, Nakil, a bank or insurance. So, this couple of Emiratis, they sent me a letter. They told me what exactly happened. I'll read out the letter in another video because I'm outside right now. So, what it seems is when they went to the bank said, yes, we can postpone the payment and this and that. But for postponing, you have to pay a larger amount with a higher interest, and your principal, that is your main amount, which you have to pay back, is also increased. So it's not without its tricks, and they are just misleading you. This postponement of the loan is nothing but an increase in the amount. Banks are selfish institutions. They are created to mint money, to suck you dry. Case in point, the housing bubble loan. All these financial giants, they're just out there to destroy you. So if you assume that the banks are going to cut down the interest or they're looking for your benefit, you're mistaken. The interest charges are going to go higher, the principal amount is going to be increased, and the fee structure is also going to increase. So it seems the transfer fee itself is very large, it's very huge. So that's the second bit of news that I want you to know. Third one is, this, before I told you, I'm not sure on the exact numbers of people who have got coronavirus and a number who are sick or who have died. Now, I just want you to know that it's quite large. It's quite large, and they have not mentioned this in the media. It's quite significant, it's quite large, to the point where it's becoming alarming. The multiples by which it is increasing, like maybe day 1 there is 1, day 2 there are 2, day 3 there are 4, day 4 there are 8, day 5 there are 16. So, if you multiply in those numbers, but here you have one person can infect maybe 8, one person can infect 6. So just imagine. So instead of 1, 2, 4, 8, it is 1, 10, 50, 200. It can go in those multiples. The ones who are serious are being either sent back, or the ones who are considered a risk. The other thing is for those who are not having a residence visa, or for those who are not required by the company, they're just being sent back. And case in point, I'm sure you must have received a message, WhatsApp forward, that in Kerala 25 people were diagnosed, or 28 people were diagnosed with the virus, and out of which 25, there's some number, it's like 25 were there, out of which 20 are having the virus, or 28 are there and 25 were from Dubai with the virus. Out of 25 who have the virus, 20 are from UAE, or 28 who have the virus, 25 are from UAE. So the majority So it seems that people are being sent back. Those who have the virus, those who are considered a big risk. Deaths, I don't have the exact number, but people who are old and people who are having health issues, they can't survive this. I've told you this before. So I don't have the exact number, but yes, there are people who have died because of this. They're not mentioning this to ensure that the image is not smeared of UAE. The next one is security guards. This one security guard wrote to me. This is for him. He told me that there are large number of people in a room, 6 people or 8 people in a room. What should I do? This is what he asked me. So this is my answer to him. Listen, all of you have to work together to keep things safe. So number one is the entire room. Take out all the blankets, take out all the beds, take out everything, wash everything, clean everything, everything. Remove everything out, clean everything with not only soap, not only bleach, make it spick and span, make it absolutely brand new, scrub the place down. That's number one. Then beddings, everything has to be washed properly with, if you have to put a little Dettol, put that, make everything wash brand new. All your clothes, everything, okay. Then every single day, ensure that you have bath 2-3 times, especially when you go out, especially when you go to work, when you come back from work. Hand sanitizer, or if you don't have hand sanitizer, Dettol, take a little Dettol, put it in water and use a water to, clean your hands and all that. And have a cloth soaked in Dettol and clean all the areas where you might most probably touch. Very important is have bath with soap. There you go this way. Have bath with soap, have bath with, clean yourself. That is more effective. Avoid touching each other. Cover your face because you're in close proximity to each other. Cover your face. It's very important. And smoking and drinking alcohol is an absolute no-no. For those of you who are addicted to smoking and drinking, I know it's hard. Very easy for me to say. But limit it, cut it down. But for smokers, if you do get sick, it's more or less, it's going to be very critical for you. And please ensure that every day you go for walks, every day you breathe, take care of your health. Eat healthy, sleep on time, and avoid trying to be stressed. But you have to keep the place clean, okay? Then this is for you, so this is what I want you to know. Papa. Then what else? Yes, there are terminations happening. Government companies now, Etisalat, Emirates Airlines, Etihad, all government companies, all government related. Big giants from Emaar, Nakheel, all the big ones. Clothing companies, retail outlets, all are reducing staff. They've given them 2 options. You can either go on an extended leave without pay. So obviously can't travel, so you'll be in the country. So take 3 months or 6 months, in some cases even 6 months. 6 months without pay, or you can put in your papers you're terminated. So this is what has been offered, and nothing else. No other option. And for those of you who are searching for jobs and don't have jobs, you come to me now. Now you come to me. I have 1 more week left for my visa. 4 days. Loy, can you help me? I'll pay you now. What the fuck can I do, man? Tell me, what the fuck can I do? I take your money. I make your CV. Now what can I do? Right now. Okay, in this critical stage, yes, people are working. Okay, it's not that people are not working. Yes, people are working remotely. But which HR guy is going to meet you? Tell me. And if they're going to meet you, they will meet you via Skype or they will meet you via conferencing software. Okay. But in order for this to happen, it can't happen in 4 days. If they ask for your CV or send them a CV, they are in no hurry to employ you. I have contacts. I recommended one guy, but it took around 9 days? 9 days or 11 days? He was in no hurry. They're not dying to employ people. I told you before, I have told you so many times before, don't wait until the last minute. Got two idiots yesterday. Oh, I have what? I have 4 days left for my visa. I have 1 week left. What can I do, man? You can pay me 10,000 also. I can't do anything. And I have to be honest and genuine with you. I can't play around with and give you false promises. Yeah. I don't know when you people will learn. Okay, and another thing which I want to tell you, I don't want to pinpoint who it is. Please do not post videos like I do. And it's not that I'm afraid of competition. Go ahead. It's a free space. YouTube is free. Uploading videos is for free. There's an idiot in Dubai who put breaking news, put the Sheikh's photograph, and he spoke on the situation of UAE. All that has to happen is somebody has to complain to Dubai police, or you're going to be jailed. And you'll not only be jailed, you'll be deported. You'll be fined and deported. Don't see, when I was in UAE, I didn't put all this bullshit, because when you're in UAE, you will get arrested. Don't fucking do it. But if you want to do it, you think I'm insecure. Okay, you want to put breaking news. Number one, you're not a news channel. Number two, that is in UAE, when you're in UAE. Number two is you need to have a license, permission to broadcast. Number three is you need to have permission as an influencer from the government. And number four, you're earning revenues apart from the place where you work. You're going to fall in trouble, but it's up to you. Go ahead, put it. You just need a local Emirati to complain about you. Okay? What else? Multinational company, I can't take the name, which one? I think three of them. Three of the biggest ones. They have lost 80% of their contracts. 80%. They have lost their contracts, and the higher management is holding an emergency meeting to decide what is the future. They will decide, because, see, always keep in mind, when they get a project in hand, it's you have confirmed revenue. And you can keep the staff busy, you can keep everyone busy, people will work, then you can get paid for the job after a few months. But if there is no job in hand, if there are no contracts, staff is sitting down doing no work, you'll just keep getting paid salaries, overheads will increase, no revenue coming in. How do you survive? So, three companies, I have the names of three, but I don't want to give, because I know the top guys in that company. They have cancelled their contracts, and most probably they are going to restructure the management. There are going to be people who will be terminated. It's not looking good. And yes, I have plenty of videos that I've received from UAE, plenty of videos. I'll try to upload them after some time. Last but not the least, freelancers, makeup artists, entertainers, photographers, people who are doing odd jobs, retail outlets, all of them are totally fucked. Very, very badly. It's pretty serious. See, I told you this lockdown is happening step by step. That day when I put the video, people were commenting, oh, see the drama, oh, you should get an Oscar. Shopping malls closed, gyms closed, outlets will be closed, travel is going to be restricted very badly. Nobody can come in, nobody gets a visa, nobody can go out. And go out means, yes, you will be thrown out, not go out. And they don't give a fuck whether your country accepts you or not. They'll just throw you out. And then what else? You woke up. And what else? The virus is spreading. A couple of royals have also been diagnosed with the virus. I can't give you the names who. What else? Situation is going bad, and like idiots, the fucking fools, the illiterates in India, where the West, they were clapping from the balconies. Other people said, oh, let's do even better. Let's bang some utensils. Indians thought, oh, let's do it the greatest way. Let's go on the streets and dance and play with the... What the fuck are you guys doing, man? Bangladesh and other countries, our faith is stronger than the virus. Allah Akbar. Let's pray together. Brothers, fine, we anyway had Islam spreading so fast. So you're helping us cure that issue. There is no medicine for stupidity. I don't have any problems with Islam. I don't have any problems with people who pray. You are destroying your own people. See, here's the thing. Young people will get sick, they'll be okay. They will suffer. Old people will get sick, they will die. Okay? And there'll be India, Bangladesh. It is estimated that the numbers will go in millions. They are not equipped to have medicines. They are not equipped to have hospital beds. They do not have supplies. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't fuck around. But then again, it's your wish. So anyway, guys, these were the updates. I appreciate all those people who are sponsoring and paying little money to support my channel with my work. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes and comments. Please send me your comments. Send me the information, whatever you have. Whatever I get, I'll share it. Let's help one another. And I genuinely hope all this gets over and life goes back to normal. But hope is a different thing. I told you 2 years. It's going to take 2 years for things to start picking up. So until next year, maybe 2021, 2022, 2022. Until then, don't expect any miracles. Anyway, this is me signing off. Take care.